to make some adjustments here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Fox. Makes a quick grab. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, FAU. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback picks it up quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Bearcats will line up on first and 10. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Going for the touchdown here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the second half.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Sam Houston's offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Fox. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. But he's got some space here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Breaks into the clear.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bearcats. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Some adjustments. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. He lets it rip. The ball is picked off. He could go. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. He finds some space. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
They'll set up with the PAT. Extra point puts him in front by one. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple of yards.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Dropping back. It's Fox. Pass caught. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Clark. Has the 1st down and more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. You finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Fox. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown. Out. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Jackson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Fox. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield with the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. QB tries it again here on second and 10.
The pass rush gets home. Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about that? The Defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, FAU. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps at it and reaching the 30. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete. following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Bearcats begin a new series here. 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the try for 2. Looking for a man. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Fox. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. So denied on back-to-back runs. Now it's 3rd down and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I think we're starting to kind of to see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Sam Houston's offense back out there now. On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. And the Bearcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Boom. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Collins. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up in the 31.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Bearcats offense back out there now. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? And the runner brought down after just a short gain. important second down play coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Fox. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. That's the 20. Touchdown, Owls. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. They get him down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is caught. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Bearcats. They take the lead in the final minute.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Fox. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And looking to throw now on 1st down. What a catch! And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, FAU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? In college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the line for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit,